Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, first of all, it's very clear to see that the entire market is in a very bullish sentiment, especially the sentiments are very green. If you just pay attention to the way Bitcoin's able to recover every single time it breaks below 94,000, clearly gives you an idea that the whales are expecting the price to break over 100,000 and get out of this demand zone that we're stuck in between 94 and 98. If we're able to do so, well, something similar is going to follow for Dogecoin. Just to give you perspective, ever since February, I've been mentioning the super trend has been in a downtrend, and only one time we've been able to break above, and that was exactly 3 days ago, where the market was able to climb to 19 cents. Currently, you can see that we're clearly consolidating, waiting for the market to cool off, so the short-term sellers or short-term holders are going to be walking away from the market after taking profit, and the new people are going to be joining this bus, and the bus is going to obviously get higher and ensure that it's able to break out of the super trend and form it into a positive action. On the other end, Arizona House passes the bill to establish a Bitcoin reserve. Big deal. On the other end, Dogecoin could explode 300% according to an influencer crypto analyst, and here is what you need to know. While USDC issuer Circle receives an approval to operate as money service provider in UAE. So you guys can see UAE is definitely leading the charge when it comes to cryptocurrency, and now USDC, which is backbone, just like USDT, which are the two stable coins controlling the market, are definitely getting a little bit more attention. And another 300% rally. At the same time, top analysts issue a final call before the market goes crazy. Before we get into the full details, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market, especially Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button, and especially turn on your notifications so you can stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first. And while there, slap a like on the video. Let's go for a like goal of 24. Every single time I've been smashing it and you guys have been smashing it, so let's just keep that going. Now, first of all, I want to show you guys the daily chart just to give you a little bit of perspective. Now, after that, you can see that the 1 hour chart is pretty much dead center. What I mean by that is you guys can see this consolidation phase has been very strong, and clearly every single time there's been a little bit of a breakout, it's able to recover very quickly. Currently we are being restricted to break over 18 cents, which is just around the corner. If we're able to break over 18 cents and get over 19 cents, there's going to be only one resistance that we will have to break, which is actually close to 20.5, or you can say close to 21 to be more precise. And close to 21 cents has been broken, while the next rally is going to push it all the way to 32 cents, which I'm very certain a lot of you guys will be very happy to see. Now, I want to get into the details of this one. So in a recent post, Ali suggests keeping an eye out on the 20 cent mark, which momentum building in the market, that Dogecoin closing above 20 cents can clearly suggest that the market will be able to climb very quickly. And keep in mind, climbing to 42 cents, 45 cents is a short-term goal, but the long-term goal for Dogecoin is very clear, which is to actually climb all the way to the point of $1. And to climb to $1, as you know, the supply is a little bit out of control, it would require a lot more market cap, close to 149 billion, which is going to take a little bit of time. As the entire market is going to grow, we will definitely see a very positive return from Dogecoin. And another thing that's interesting is the open interest. It's dropped by 1%, but if you look at the long to the short ratio, even though there is liquidations, you can see that the long traders are definitely increasing in numbers as compared to the short traders. And when you look at the liquidations on the other end, you can see that, let's just say, the long traders have faced a lot of problems. Trump Tower in Dubai to accept crypto payments. This is huge. Now, we all know that Trump has been one of the biggest supporters of crypto when it comes to any sort of US politics, and even the SEC chairman now is going to be supporting crypto. So overall, crypto is going to be getting a lot more clear indication. And MasterCard adds crypto stablecoin settlement support for merchants. Now, this is huge because MasterCard and Visa are the two largest financial services around the entire world, which you can pretty much use. I mean, I'm pretty certain everyone watching this video definitely has a MasterCard or a Visa card, and Master now adding a stablecoin settlement already gives you a very good idea in terms of how easy it would be for you to do cross-border platform or cross-border payments in the future. And Senator Josh reintroduces the act bill to ban Congress from trading stocks. This would be huge because you guys know in the last couple of years, if you live in America and you pay very close attention to the politics, you know that, let's just say, the Congress have been making too much money because they already know what's about to happen, and insider trading is not the best way for the market to work. And Standard Chartered Bank predicts Bitcoin will reach its all-time high in the second quarter. And if you do not know, second quarter is just about to begin in May, and that's going to be the time when a lot of people anticipate that Bitcoin is going to be breaking its all-time high, and even the SEB. While if Dogecoin can secure a monthly close over 20 cents, 74 would be a lot closer than a lot of people anticipate. That's all I'm going to say. And this is a very, very strong idea because you need to understand, if we break over 20 cents, it's going to be giving a lot more incentive for the whales to buy in. While the sentiments are turning green, they're going to see an opportunity and they are going to be FOMOing in. When they FOMO in, a lot more money flows in, the market pushes even harder, and let's just say the ball gets rolling. While Dogecoin's bullish potential strengthens despite the low market or network activity evolving the market dynamics. So moderate profitability levels reduce amid sell-off risk, while underscoring the asset's ongoing bullish sentiment. Well, let's just say there is going to be a lot of negative people, there's going to be a lot of positive people. As long as you're able to see that the positive sentiments are much greater than the negative, you will be able to see a good return. Trump's first 100 day is worst in history despite the crypto promises. That's a very strong statement, but honestly, numbers speak for themselves. I mean, Donald Trump's first key days in office has been the worst 95-day in modern presidential history. At the same time, if you just look at the way the crypto market has acted, the way the entire world has acted, and the GDPs, you look at the value of the US dollar, everything's actually been in a very interesting state. And then his picks for the leaders, which are very pro crypto. So clearly, even though he's trying to support crypto as much as possible, it's definitely not in favor currently. While Bitcoin hot capital jumps 92%, is it bullish? Now, the hot capital last 24 hours reached 39 billion. It's the highest since 10th of February. Does this mean the market's going to push even harder? Well, the simplest way to see it is if you just look what happened on the 10th of February for the Bitcoin market, it will give you a little bit of an indication in terms of how well the market can do. So you can see that this is close to the 10th of February, and you can see that's pretty much the time when we found the top, and then the market was actually showing a little bit of a downside. But overall, this time a lot more money is actually flowing in, so therefore there's much greater chance. And XRP to replace the Swift, the Ripple CEO uncovers a 155 trillion opportunity. Now, the chances of this happening is much harder, let me tell you that for sure. But if it does happen, well, XRP will become the global finance backbone. That's the best word to use. Other than that, currently the market is definitely in a very interesting state. You just need to be a little patient. You will be able to make profit, but at the end of the day, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.